Hey Aries, I need to talk to you about something that just came up in your reading, and honestly I was not prepared for what these cards are showing me right now. I just pulled your spread, and the energy around your financial situation in the next 72 hours is absolutely wild. We are talking about three specific people who are going to impact your bank account in ways you have not even considered yet. Let me start by saying that I have been reading tarot for years, and when I see certain combinations show up, it always catches my attention, but this particular spread for Aries right now has me sitting here just processing what the universe is trying to tell you. The timing is so specific and the energy is so clear that I actually had to pull the cards twice just to make sure I was reading this correctly. So the first card that came through is the Queen of Cups, and this is already telling me so much about the first person who is going to change your financial situation. This is someone with incredibly strong emotional intelligence, and they operate from a place of deep intuition. What strikes me about this Queen of Cups energy is that this person sees value in things that other people overlook completely. They have this ability to recognize potential and worth in situations where most people would just walk right past without noticing anything special. This person is likely someone who works in a field where emotional connection matters. They might be in counseling, healing arts, creative industries, or any profession where understanding people on a deeper level is essential to success. The Queen of Cups does not make decisions based purely on logic or numbers on a spreadsheet. Instead, they trust their gut feelings, and they have been right so many times that they have learned to follow those instincts without question. What I am seeing here for you, Aries, is that this person is going to offer you something or connect you with an opportunity because they genuinely believe in you. This is not about them trying to get something from you or use you for their own benefit. The Queen of Cups operates from a place of authentic care, and when they invest in someone or recommend someone or open a door for someone, it comes from a pure place of wanting to see that person succeed. The interesting thing about this Queen of Cups person is that they might have been watching you from a distance for longer than you realize. They have been noticing how you handle challenges and how you treat people and how you show up even when things are difficult. They have been forming an opinion about your character and your potential, and now they are ready to act on what they have observed. This could manifest as a recommendation for a position, an introduction to someone influential, an investment in your project, or direct financial support for something you are working on. I want you to understand that this person values authenticity above everything else. They can sense when someone is being fake or putting on an act, and it completely turns them off. But they can also sense when someone is being real and genuine, and that is what has caught their attention about you. Your honesty and your willingness to be vulnerable, and your refusal to pretend to be something you are not, has actually been one of your greatest assets in attracting this Queen of Cups energy into your life. Now, the second card I pulled is the Queen of Swords, and this is a completely different energy, but equally powerful. When it comes to your financial transformation, the Queen of Swords is brilliant, sharp, direct, and she does not waste time on nonsense. This is someone who cuts through illusions and gets straight to the truth of any situation. They have probably been through some significant challenges in their own life, and those experiences have made them incredibly wise and discerning. This Queen of Swords person is likely in a position of authority or decision-making power. They might be a manager, executive, business owner, lawyer, consultant, or someone who holds influence in their field. What makes them so valuable to you right now is that they operate with complete clarity and fairness. They are not swayed by emotions or personal biases when it comes to professional decisions. They look at capabilities, results, and potential with an objective eye. The reason this Queen of Swords is going to impact your bank account is because they are going to advocate for you in a situation where you might not even know you need an advocate. They see your skills and your value clearly, and they are not afraid to speak up about it. This could show up as them fighting for a higher salary on your behalf, recommending you for a promotion, insisting that you get paid what you are actually worth for a project, or opening doors to opportunities that come with serious financial rewards. What I find fascinating about having both queens show up in your reading is that you are getting support from two very different types of feminine energy. The Queen of Cups is all about intuition and emotional depth, while the Queen of Swords is all about mental clarity and strategic thinking. Together they create this incredibly powerful combination of heart and mind both working in your favor. The Queen of Swords person might actually be someone you find a bit intimidating at first because they are so direct and no nonsense in their communication style. They do not sugarcoat things, and they expect people to be capable and professional. But once you prove yourself to them and show that you can handle direct feedback and that you are serious about excellence, they become one of your most valuable allies. They will go to bat for you in ways that will genuinely surprise you. I am also seeing that this Queen of Swords energy is going to help you recognize your own worth more clearly. Sometimes as Aries you can be so focused on taking action and moving forward that you do not stop to properly value what you bring to the table. This person is going to hold up a mirror and show you exactly how valuable your skills and contributions actually are. This awareness alone could change how you negotiate and what you are willing to accept in professional situations going forward. Now, we move to the third card, and this is where things get really interesting, because I pulled the Five of Pentacles. At first glance, some people might see this card and think, oh no, that is a poverty card, that is about lack and struggle. But I need you to understand what this card is actually showing me in the context of your question about 3 people changing your bank account. The Five of Pentacles often represents someone who has experienced financial hardship or has been through a period of feeling left out in the cold. This third person who is going to impact your finances is someone who knows what it feels like to struggle. They have been in situations where they did not know how they were going to make ends meet, or where they felt like they were on the outside looking in at opportunities that seemed to go to everyone except them. Why is this person going to change your bank account? Because people who have experienced real hardship often develop the most generous spirits once they achieve stability. They remember what it felt like to need help and to have doors closed in their face, and they make a conscious decision to be the kind of person who opens doors for others. This third person sees something of their own journey in your story, and they are going to extend a hand to help you in a way that has direct financial impact. This could be someone who offers you work, hires you for a project, becomes a client, makes a purchase from you, invests in your business, or connects you with resources you desperately need. What makes this Five of Pentacles person so special is that their help comes from a place of genuine empathy. They are not doing this to look good or to get recognition. They are doing it because they know what struggle feels like, and they want to ease that burden for someone else. I am seeing that you might not even realize this person has been through hardship when you first encounter them, because by the time they show up in your life, they will have already overcome their challenges and achieved a level of success. But somewhere in your interaction they will share their story with you, and you will understand why they are so committed to helping others rise up. Their own experience of lack has transformed into a deep understanding of abundance that they now want to share. The next card in your spread is the Eight of Cups, and this is giving me so much information about what you need to do in order to receive what these 3 people are bringing into your life. The Eight of Cups is about having the courage to walk away from situations that are no longer serving you, even when walking away feels scary or uncertain. What I am seeing here, Aries, is that you have been staying in a situation that is not aligned with your true value. This could be a job that underpays you, a client who does not appreciate your work, a business model that is not sustainable, or financial arrangements that benefit others more than they benefit you. You have probably known for a while that you need to make a change, but fear has kept you stuck. Fear of not finding something better, fear of financial instability during the transition, fear of making the wrong choice. But the Eight of Cups is telling me that these 3 people I just described cannot fully show up to change your financial situation until you create space for new opportunities by releasing what is not working. Think about it like this: if your hands are full holding onto something that is draining you, then you cannot reach out and grab the better opportunities that are trying to come to you. The universe is essentially saying you need to trust yourself enough to walk away from security that is actually insecurity disguised as stability. That job that pays your bills but makes you miserable and stunts your growth is not real security. That client who pays you but treats you poorly and demands all your energy for minimal return is not a blessing you need to hold on to. The Eight of Cups is asking you to have faith that something better is waiting for you, but you have to be willing to seek it out. I know this is scary, Aries, especially when we are talking about finances and practical survival needs. But the cards are showing me that the timing is actually perfect right now because those three people are already in position waiting to connect with you. The Queen of Cups is ready to believe in you, the Queen of Swords is ready to advocate for you, and the Five of Pentacles person is ready to extend opportunity to you. But you have to be available to receive what they are offering. Moving forward in your spread, I pulled the High Priestess, and this card is absolutely crucial for you to understand right now. The High Priestess is telling me that you already know deep in your soul what you need to do. You have been receiving intuitive hits and gut feelings about your financial situation and the changes you need to make. You might have been dismissing these feelings as anxiety or overthinking, but they are actually your inner wisdom trying to guide you. The High Priestess is encouraging you to trust your intuition about people and opportunities in the coming days. When you encounter these three individuals who are meant to change your bank account, you are going to feel something click into place. There will be a sense of recognition or rightness about the interaction. Pay attention to those subtle feelings because they are your internal guidance system, confirming that you are connecting with the right people at the right time. I am also seeing that the High Priestess is asking you to pay attention to dreams and synchronicities related to money and opportunity. You might dream about abundance or success. You might keep seeing certain numbers repeatedly. You might have the same conversation come up with multiple people. Or you might notice themes repeating in your life. These are not coincidences. These are messages from the universe trying to get your attention and prepare you for what is coming. The High Priestess also represents hidden knowledge and secret information. This makes me think that one or more of these three people might share information with you that is not common knowledge. This could be insider knowledge about job openings, investment opportunities, market trends, or strategies that have worked for them. They are essentially pulling back the curtain and showing you things that most people do not get to see. This privileged information could be incredibly valuable to you if you are ready to receive it and act on it. The next card that came through is the Seven of Swords, and I need to be really honest with you about what this card is revealing. The Seven of Swords can indicate deception or sneaky behavior, and in the context of your financial reading, this is a warning that you need to be strategic and careful about how you handle the opportunities coming your way. This does not necessarily mean that someone is trying to deceive you, although it is always wise to read contracts carefully and not trust blindly. What I am seeing more strongly is that the Seven of Swords is advising you to be strategic and even a bit protective of your plans and opportunities. When good things start happening for you financially in the next 72 hours, you do not need to broadcast everything to everyone around you. There is an energy of needing to move quietly and intelligently. Not everyone in your circle is going to be happy about your success. Some people who you thought were friends might actually feel threatened or jealous when they see your financial situation improving. The Seven of Swords is saying be wise about who you share your good news with and who you allow to know the details of your opportunities. I am also seeing that the Seven of Swords could be encouraging you to think outside the box when it comes to money. Traditional approaches might not be what serves you best right now. You might need to take an unconventional path or use strategies that other people are not considering. Be willing to be clever and creative in how you approach financial opportunities. Do not feel like you have to follow the same playbook that everyone else is using. There is also something here about learning from past mistakes without being haunted by them. Maybe you have made financial decisions in the past that did not work out well. The Seven of Swords is saying take the lessons, but do not let old failures prevent you from seizing new opportunities. Be smart and strategic based on what you have learned, but do not let fear of repeating mistakes paralyze you. The Knight of Wands just came through and the energy completely shifts here. This is pure fire energy meeting your fire sign nature, and it is telling me that action is required. The Knight of Wands does not sit around waiting for perfect conditions. This knight sees an opportunity and charges toward it with confidence and enthusiasm. What this means for you practically is that when these opportunities present themselves through those three people, you cannot hesitate or overthink. The Knight of Wands energy is saying move fast, be bold, say yes even if you feel slightly unready. This is especially important for Aries because sometimes you can get caught between your natural impulse to take action and a learned caution from past experiences that went wrong. The Knight of Wands is specifically showing up to remind you that fortune favors the brave right now. These financial opportunities that are coming are not going to wait around forever. The Queen of Cups might move on to support someone else. The Queen of Swords might fill that position with another candidate. The Five of Pentacles person might extend their help to someone who responds faster. You need to be ready to move when the moment arrives. I am also seeing that the Knight of Wands energy could represent travel or movement related to these financial changes. You might need to go somewhere for an interview, meeting, or opportunity. Or the opportunity itself might involve relocation or frequent travel. Be open to possibilities that require you to be mobile or flexible with your location. The best financial opportunity might not be right in your immediate area. This night is also about passion and enthusiasm. When you engage with these three people and the opportunities they bring, make sure you let your genuine excitement show. People respond to enthusiasm and passion. If you approach opportunities with a lukewarm attitude or play it to cool, you might miss the full potential of what is being offered. Let people see that you care and that you are genuinely interested and motivated. Now I pulled the Two of Wands, and this card is fascinating because it represents planning, decision-making, and holding the world in your hands. The figure in the Two of Wands is standing at a height, looking out at possibilities and making decisions about which direction to move forward. What this tells me about your situation is that you are going to have choices to make. These three people might all present you with different opportunities, and you will need to decide which path serves your highest good. Or one opportunity might lead to multiple possibilities, and you will need to choose how to proceed. The Two of Wands is saying you are in the driver's seat here. You have more power and more options than you might currently believe. This card is also about vision and long-term planning. While the Knight of Wands is about immediate action, the Two of Wands is reminding you to also think about where you want to be in 6 months, a year, 5 years. The financial changes coming in the next 72 hours are not just about immediate relief or a quick windfall. They are setting up a trajectory that could completely alter your financial future if you play your cards right. I am seeing that you need to ask yourself some important questions as these opportunities present themselves. Does this align with my long-term goals? Will this help me build the kind of life I actually want? Is this opportunity going to lead to more growth and possibilities down the line? The Two of Wands wants you to think strategically and choose based on future potential, not just present benefit. There is also something here about partnership and collaboration. The Two of Wands often indicates that success comes through working with others rather than trying to do everything solo. Be open to partnerships, collaborations, and team efforts related to these financial opportunities. The right partnership could multiply the benefits far beyond what you could achieve alone. The final card in your reading is the Three of Pentacles, and I honestly could not ask for a better card to close out this spread. The Three of Pentacles is all about skilled work being recognized and rewarded. It shows craftspeople working together to create something beautiful and valuable, and it represents getting paid well for work that matters. What this card is confirming is that these financial changes coming through three people are directly connected to your skills, talents, and the quality of work you produce. This is not random luck or winning the lottery. This is the universe and other people recognizing the value you bring and deciding to invest in you, hire you, promote you, or partner with you because they see your capabilities clearly. The Three of Pentacles is also about collaboration and teamwork, which connects back to what I was seeing in the Two of Wands. Your financial transformation is going to involve working with others, learning from others, and contributing your unique skills to joint efforts. You are being invited to step into more visible roles where your work can be seen and appreciated by people who have the resources to reward you appropriately. I am also seeing that the Three of Pentacles represents building something solid and lasting. The opportunities coming to you are not just quick cash or temporary fixes. They are foundations you can build on. They are the beginning of a more stable and prosperous financial future. The work you do in response to these opportunities will create a portfolio, reputation, connections, and skills that will serve you for years to come. What strikes me most about this card showing up at the end of your reading is that it confirms you are ready for this. You have been developing your skills. You have been working hard even when it was not bringing the financial rewards you deserved. You have been staying committed to quality even when easier paths were available. Now the Three of Pentacles is saying your dedication is about to pay off in tangible, measurable ways. So let me bring this all together for you, Aries. In the next 72 hours, 3 specific people are going to impact your financial situation. The Queen of Cups will support you from a place of emotional intelligence and genuine belief in your potential. The Queen of Swords will advocate for you with clarity and strategic thinking. The Five of Pentacles person will extend opportunity to you from a place of empathy born from their own experience of struggle. But for you to fully receive what these people are offering, you need to walk away from situations that no longer serve you, as shown by the Eight of Cups. You need to trust your intuition as guided by the High Priestess. You need to be strategic and protective of your opportunities as advised by the Seven of Swords. You need to take bold action when the moment comes as demanded by the Knight of Wands. You need to make wise choices based on long-term vision as shown in the Two of Wands. And you need to show up with your best work and collaborate well with others as represented by the Three of Pentacles. The timing of 72 hours is significant because it creates urgency without panic. You have enough time to prepare yourself mentally and emotionally, but not so much time that you can procrastinate or talk yourself out of taking action when opportunities rise. I want you to spend these next 3 days paying close attention to everyone who crosses your path. Notice who reaches out to you, who you run into unexpectedly, who sends you a message or invitation. Be especially attentive to women or people with strong feminine energy, because both queens in your spread indicate that female power is working on your behalf right now. But also do not ignore the Five of Pentacles energy, which could come from anyone who has overcome hardship regardless of gender. One more thing I want to emphasize is that you deserve this. Sometimes people self-sabotage when good things start happening because deep down they do not feel worthy of abundance and success. The cards are showing me that the universe believes you are ready for this financial upgrade. Trust that you have earned this through your hard work, your resilience, your integrity, and your willingness to keep showing up even when things were difficult. The number 3 is also powerful here. 3 people, 3 days, 3 of Pentacles. 3 represents creativity, growth, and manifestation. It is the number of bringing things from idea into physical reality. What has been developing in the spiritual and energetic realm around your finances is now ready to materialize in the physical world. Through these 3 individuals and the opportunities they bring. I cannot tell you exactly who these 3 people are, because they might be people you already know, or they might be complete strangers you are about to meet. But I can tell you that when you encounter them, you will feel the energy shift. Pay attention to those moments when a conversation feels particularly significant, or when someone shows unusual interest in your skills and ideas. Be ready to share your vision, your capabilities, and what you are working toward. Have your elevator pitch ready. Know how to talk about your value without diminishing yourself or being falsely modest. The Three of Pentacles requires that you can articulate what you bring to the table clearly and confidently. Also be ready to ask for what you need and what you are worth. The Queen of Swords energy is all about fair exchange and proper value. If someone offers you an opportunity that is not paying enough or does not respect your worth, speak up. These people, who are meant to help you, will respect you more for knowing your value than they will for being easy to LOWBLL. Finally, remember that this reading is showing you a window of opportunity, not a guarantee. The universe is setting up favorable circumstances, but you still have to do your part. You have to be available, alert, willing, and ready to act. The cards are giving you a roadmap, but you still have to walk the path. So here's what I want you to do. Take a deep breath and release any anxiety about money that you have been carrying. Trust that support is coming. Clean up your resume or portfolio if needed. Make sure your social media presence represents you well in case people look you up. Reach out to contacts you have been meaning to connect with. Say yes to invitations even if you are not sure why you are saying yes. Follow your intuition about people and opportunities. Most importantly, stay open and receptive. Miracles happen all the time, but we miss them when we are closed off or cynical. These next 72 hours are blessed with powerful supportive energy. 3 people are already moving toward you, carrying opportunities that will change your bank account. Your job is to be ready to receive what the universe is bringing you. I really hope this reading serves you well, Aries. Let me know in the comments if you feel this resonates with your current situation, and definitely come back in a few days to share what opportunities showed up for you. I am genuinely excited to hear how this unfolds because the energy in your cards is so strong and so positive around financial transformation.